What's up YouTube, Mr. Leonard J 1099 here, and welcome to episode 9 of my Bayern Munich Super League career mode series. And we're going to start the episode with a game up against German rivals Borussia Dortmund, who have some really nice players. Obviously Götze, who is a player I'm keeping an eye on, and obviously Royce, who I might buy in the future, maybe one or the other. So we start the game here with a lovely through ball, I think by Müller, and Aguero was away. No one's going to catch him because he has 95 acceleration, and with the outside of his foot, gets it past Weidenfeller to open the game up and make it 1-0. And then Aguero going past all the defenders and smashing it past Weidenfeller for the second time to make it 2-0 just before half-time. And I was quite comfortable at half-time, or just going into half-time, and Dortmund didn't have many chances. So at half-time, Real Madrid were winning 2-1 against Milan, and Valencia were losing 1-0 against Napoli. So into the second half, and quite late on in the second half, I got my first goal of the half. And in the 69th minute, Aguero got his hat-trick, and that's, I think, his third or fourth hat-trick of the year, which is really impressive, and I recommend Aguero to a career mode that you're doing, and if you have a lot of money. So Kompany surprisingly gets a goal there. I don't know why he was so high up the pitch, but he gets his first goal of the season, and that's quickly followed by Pizarro, a substitute that just came on for Aguero, getting his first goal of the season, I think, and we annihilated Borussia Dortmund 5-0 in the end, and a really good performance. And that was with the 3-5-2 formation that I'm using right now, as you can see on screen. And I did bring on some players that don't play as much on at the end. So I decided to sim the next match, and it was against Atletico Madrid. So they don't have many threats, and Falcao wasn't playing, which is their main threat. And we won 3-0, Aguero getting 2 goals and Müller getting the other goal. So Aguero is pushing his goals tally to about 15 for this part of the season. So into the transfer deadline day, and not much happened on this on the day, and there's no players I was really interested in. I had done about enough for the transfer window, so I'm going to be really busy in the summer transfer window selling and buying players. I obviously want to get rid of some of the players that are aged over 30, because I just want to bring in some younger players just to see what they do and how they get on. So I'm going to be selling Ribery at the end of the season, and then maybe Robben. Maybe I'll just keep hold of Robben for another season. And I want to sell players like Timashuk, other players like that. So into the next match, and it was against Real Madrid, who have maybe the best team and the most overpowered team in the FIFA game. And that's the league table. Spurs are top of the table with a perfect start, and then Barcelona are behind. So Tottenham have had 5 games. They played 5 games, and they've won all 5 games. So at half time it was 0-0 and in the game, but Juventus were losing 1-0 against Marseille, and Manchester City were drawing 1-1 with PSG. But then finally the deadlock was broken. Higuain getting a goal in the 53rd minute, and this turned out to be a really boring game. It was midfield versus midfield, and the game ended 1-0. And I think that's the first game I've lost. I obviously lost another game when I simmed it, but that's my first loss of the whole year I've done, or the first season I've done. So into another hard game, and it's against Barcelona, and I think the Real Madrid and Barcelona games were in the space of a couple of days. So in the Real Madrid game I had to keep a check on the fitness, but Spurs were still top, Real Madrid in second, Barcelona in third, Porto in fourth, which is surprising, but Spurs are doing really well at the moment. But a lovely over the top ball from, I don't know who that was, Iniesta or something, it leads to Messi getting a goal, and Neuer could do nothing about it, and it was 1-0, sorry. But a really lucky goal there. A couple of deflections from Ribery's volley, or half volley, made it 1-1. And a bit later on in the 24th minute, it was 2-1. Aguero getting another goal, which is fantastic. And then another goal from Müller, just sliding it past Valdez into the bottom right corner to make it 3-1. And that's how it finished at half time. Messi getting a goal, but that was cancelled out by Ribery, Aguero and Müller all scoring a goal. So at half time, Arsenal were winning. Dortmund and Napoli was 0-0. Porto are beating Spurs, which is important because Spurs are starting to run away with the league at the moment. So I get a free kick, and as you know, I've scored a lot of free kicks this season, and I added to that free kick tally with Ribery getting a goal there. Valdez maybe could have done better there, but I'm not complaining. It was 4-1, and I was dominating the game against Barcelona. But they do get a goal back, courtesy of Christian Tello, but then that made it 4-2, and then a Messi goal here. A Messi goal, and Xavi made it 4-3 just before the end, but I'd already won the game and I was just sitting back. So it finished 4-3, and Ribery, Aguero, Müller, and another goal from Ribery scored our goals, and unsurprisingly Ribery got man of the match. So that's about it for this episode. There'll be another episode tomorrow, so thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.